I'm Dr. Saroona Haroon, and I'm consultant histopathologist. And I would say that I have worked in three different countries as consultant. First in Pakistan, then in Saudi Arabia, and then in UK. So change of system, just like now Isha was saying, it's not very easy, but we can do it. You can do it if you want to, and if you are into the like positive mindset and you want to gain something. It's not your day-to-day job. It's not your only means of earning. We are very lucky that we love we work in healthcare, and we should love this thing about it, that it gives you pleasure to help other human beings where you are working. So just a disclaimer that this is the general information for Caesar, and now it's called Portfolio Pathway. It started as Article 14 in 1983, where GMC and UK government, they said that you can prove your equivalence in knowledge, skills, and experience. And if you can prove that, you'll be granted a specialist registration certificate in the GMC. So it's currently from start of 2025, it has been a portfolio pathway, and various subspecialties can be covered by this. And it's route to specialist registration for doctors who have not completed a GMC approved program. So I did my structured program training in Pakistan, and I did my fellowship over there. And then I worked in Khan University in Karachi as a consultant. And then I moved to Saudi Arabia. And then I worked over there as a consultant for 6 years. I was head of department and medical director over there also. And so experience of Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and now NHS. So NHS is, I would say that it's the best thing about working in NHS is that it's not only your clinical experience, it's like you gain so much around, like I'm digital pathology lead also at my trust. And we have been moving from glass slides to digital slides. So it's not only that you have been working in your country or abroad as a consultant, NHS give you very rich experience in most of the subspecialties, I must say, which I have heard. So top tips should be that start early, seek guidance, be thorough, rigorous requirements, and meticulously manageable steps. So it's not an easy pathway. It's not, I have told you my experience. I'm a graduate of 2005. And since 2011, I'm a consultant, but it takes time. It takes resilience, and it's a costly and long, lengthy process. So eligibility for the Caesar or portfolio pathway is that either you must have, and it's a must. So specialist qualification, or at least 6 months continuous specialist training in the specialty you are applying. Second, you must be able to show that you meet all the requirements for high-level learning outcomes in the CCT curriculum for your subspecialties, of course, where you are applying. And then you must hold full registration with GMC with license to practice. Then you can apply for Caesar, so for specialist registration. So there are different subspecialties, different curricula. And when I was, searching a bit around this bit more, because histopathology, I know I'd give YouTube talks also, but around other subspecialties, I came to know that it's not everything is same for each subspecialty, even duration, so I'll touch upon that. And most importantly, which documents you should go through. Again, that is a must. Let's start early. Think about those things which are your required. I won't say it's a deficiency, it's just a crunch and just a lacking maybe. So in your experience, which you need to show equivalence. So start early, contact GMC, speak to GMC specialist application team after doing your initial search about your subspecialty. So each college has got their own resource page for portfolio pathway. So must go through that and ensure that you submit evidence of your eligibility. First thing, are you eligible or not? Familiarize yourself with the curriculum, with the GMC curriculum, So I was lucky enough because histopathology in Pakistan is quite similar to the UK. So most of the things were covered. Some things you need to cover, you need to step down, or you need to get off your high horse and do the training again after so many years for certain things. Like I did autopsy, and I was lucky enough because you need support also. So I was lucky enough. Dr. Shafiq was there, and guidance was there, and you have to go through each and every step and fulfill all the tick boxes, just like everyone else has told about the training pathway or the registrar job or any even after becoming a consultant. There was yesterday just a bit of that you have to fill your portfolio and appraisals and everything. So group your evidence, name your documents, don't duplicate. I would say get used to the MS Word and MS Excel sheets also, and how to convert the files, it will make your life very easy from the start. And most important thing is, first and foremost, you have to go through the SSG. SSG are specialty specific guidance. So I've just given two examples. Go through that, see, because you are already a specialist in your area, in your country, or you have done some training in that, so you must know what are the deficiencies. Again, I'm just saying deficiency again and again. I would say just a lacking in your experience or in your, because knowledge would be there definitely, and then it's only about some experience and how to show, just as someone asked, that how to conduct a teaching session. So over here also, literally after many years of being a consultant in your own country, some people are like, why do we need to show? But because we are not able to document that, the medical education and training, and yes, we are doing research, and yes, we are doing QA projects sometimes without even realizing that we are doing that. So you have to, documentation is most important. Go through your SSG guidance, whatever is your subspecialty, and then how to use that. It is type of evidence which is relevant to your learning outcomes, and how much evidence is enough, how to organize your evidence, number of referees. Most of the subspecialty, it's 4 minimum, but sometimes it can be more or less depending on the variation among subspecialty. And then recency of evidence. So some of the subspecialty will talk about 5 years, some will talk about 6 years, some will talk about how recent your evidence should be, 10 years now. So for example, for histopathology, it's now 10 years. That last 10 years, you can submit the evidence. But for my, orthopedic, my husband is in that. For him, it was last 6 years. For GP, I believe it's last 5 years. So it depends. So you should know that how recent your evidence should be, and always work from SSG on GMC website, because those are sometimes updated. So you won't get an email, so just don't save and put it on your desktop. Try to see the updates, because I have seen it's an expensive process and it's a long process. So I have seen people's application being submitted as per old guidance, because I'm a Caesar assessor also. Okay, thank you. So same requirement for all of the subspecialties are these, that appraisals, assessments, you have to show your feedback, communication, logbooks, consolidation, cumulative data sheets, medical reports, case history. So it's a whole list which is common to all subspecialties. And then step 1 from this talk, I would say, if you are thinking of applying for Caesar, start writing a CV. Start writing your CV, so you will see what is your lacking or deficiency, and then work towards that. So this was mine, which I did that, and you have to. It's in the GMC. It's written that how to, conform your CV according to the GMC guidance. And final thoughts are these: that yes, dedication, hard work, and right support from colleagues, it's a must. And then either you are working in DGH or university hospital, it matters. And then you have to find the way to complete your things in other hospitals. Sometimes you have to go and do the attachments. So thank you so much. I have, for one of my colleagues, I started for the interview preparation and the Caesar application, preparation. So I would just say that if you want to have a look at that, but always welcome anytime. It's my pro bono activity.